Welcome everybody to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Skull Merchant as always. Using a really interesting build today. Viewer by the name of Java D613. Yes, that is the name. And this person wanted me to use a really interesting build. Let me explain what this perk and build is supposed to do. First perk we're using is No Way Out. It's very simple. Every time we hook a survivor for the first time, that's a different survivor basically, we gain a token. And what these tokens do is once all the generators are powered, if a survivor were to touch an exit gate, all exit gates will be blocked for 12 seconds times how many tokens we have, which all tokens will add an additional 12 seconds. We have Deadlock. Very simple. Whenever a survivor completes a generator, the next generator that has the most progress will automatically become blocked for 25 seconds. We have Thwack. Whenever we break a pallet or a wall, any survivors that are 36 minutes away from said pallet or wall will automatically scream, reveal their aura for 6 seconds, and also we lose a token. We also gain a token every time we hook a survivor, max 3 tokens, and we start off with 3 tokens. Lastly, we have Dead Man Switch. Very simple. If a survivor were to be hooked and then any other survivor across the map were to get off a generator, that gen is blocked for 50 seconds. Then we're using these really weird add-ons. We're using Battle Targeting Processor, making so that way survivors who are hindered become hindered longer, and of course, well, hindered for more. And also we have Randomized Strobes, making survivors hindered even longer. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I read every single comment. Thank y'all for all the build and support y'all give me. I'm sorry if I've been uploading kind of slowly, but I am trying my best to get back in the groove of things. Make sure you also join the Discord server. Link will be in the description. A place where you can hang out, chat, and literally talk to me in the community about anything and everything. And also, make sure you join follow my Twitch channel. Link will also be in the description. I recommend you follow that because I will be streaming very soon. And I want everyone who's on YouTube to follow the Twitch channel. That way they can see and get notified whenever I stream. Sadly, I only have one game to show y'all today. I know, boring L YouTuber, but it's a really good game. So I want to show y'all exactly how this build works. And I will explain why this build is actually extremely strong when we get into the game. Okie dokie, playing on the Garden of Joy, because of course I have to suffer whenever I play Skull Merchant because the game hates my soul. So we spawn literally in the shack, which is basically in the corner of the map, which means the survivors obviously must either be right behind me or must be to the right of me. So because I have assumed they're going to be right over here in front of me, I am going to go over here, become undetectable, and hopefully try and sneak up on survivors who are most likely on this generator. So this map is terrible because Skull Merchant literally can't do anything when it comes to these loops. Literally one side of the map is just loop, 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 and the other side of the map is annoying main building, which isn't even that strong anymore, but it's just annoying to deal with. So luckily I caught one survivor off guard, so I should get a hopefully quick down. She goes towards this pallet right here. I'm thinking she's about to drop the god pallet, but in reality she actually doesn't. So I was like, what the? But because of my terrible pathing, I ended up letting her drop the pallet. But luckily for me, because she was scared of me double backing, she ends up dropping the god pallet and vaulting it, allowing me to get a quick easy down. So now we're going to also injure the person on the generator, just in case they have a flashlight. We can't let them go for a flashlight save. And hook her. Easy mode. And then we're going to break this god pallet. Well, not really god pallet, but like annoying pallet. And we're going to basically continue trying to find other survivors. And while doing all that, I'm worried that these survivors are already on another gen across the map because this game is stupid. So I can end a chase in 3 seconds, and yet a survivor can complete a generator in 6 seconds. So it's kind of like, I have to make sure they get off all the gens. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm pretty sure that Sable healed herself, by the way, like in 2 seconds, and is back over here. And I had a feeling it was because of the fact that they had like a person healing her. So I'm like, how in the world? So I'm thinking he's going to drop the pallet because he's weird. But in reality, he actually decides to just loop this pretty safe pallet. But the problem is I am Skull Merchant. So if you aren't paying attention and you don't, don't craft these drones correctly, you will get scanned and die. So right here, I'm going to try and branch off and go after a different girl. But the reason why I went back at first was because I had a strange feeling she would go towards the generator again, which she does. So right here, she goes back towards Jim. But luckily for me, I know she's about to get, claw trap. So now I'm going to try and slow her down. And luckily, I did bring a Battle Targeting Processor and Randomized Strobes, which means that she will be she will be hindered for a longer period of time compared to normal, allowing me to down her. Now, I didn't even actually need it, to be completely honest. She kind of just passed her really badly. So I was able to down her easily. And then we're going to hook her really quickly. Also, I apologize for only having one game to show y'all today. The reason for that is because of the fact that basically I recorded 3 games The first game, like usual, my LAN cable decided to unplug itself in the middle of the game, so I didn't get to actually, you know, showcase it. And in the second game, I got obliterated. I mean, obliterated. Literally, a Twitch streamer obliterated my soul. Now, I would show the gameplay, but I honestly don't even want to show it because it was literally just me looping this one person. Also, thwack value, by the way. Me looping this one person for about like a whole 5 gens. Not because of the fact that I was just tunnel vision on trying to kill the Twitch streamer. It was really just because of the fact that I knew that they were playing in a Swift. Because basically what happened was I was going after the Twitch streamer, and at first, and every time I put the drone down, every time I do anything, also really bad dead heart. Every time I do anything, literally the Twitch streamer would, his people would help him, and they would disable my drones, and I couldn't do anything. And then also, just like how this map has like basically 3 jungle gyms all in a row, I got Sheltered Woods, which unluckily had Shack plus 2 jungle gyms next to it, and he just kept looping it over and over again. Plus, his teammates were literally doing my drones. I couldn't even use my drones effectively. It was really basically no way I could win the game, and I was like, well, this is terrible. Right here, luckily, I'm gonna find the injured girl, and she runs right towards me for some reason. And then the girl's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I don't know what that was. She's looking at me like, what the F was that play? Like, yes, what was that movement? Why would you do that? It makes no sense. But luckily for me, I can most likely camp these 2 people right here because of the fact that the chance of them being able to actually unhook both of them is really low. Thanks to Thwack, I see exactly where the survivor is, hiding behind that thing. And also one survivor is literally on the main building. And I'm looking at her like, what are you doing? So I'm not gonna go up there because I'm never gonna go up the main building. That's just dumb. But I am gonna try and protect this one girl who's literally dead on hook because if I can get them to not go for the save, she will die. Now they're most likely gonna try and risk their lives for the save. Right here, as you can see, he touches the girl. That sounds wrong. He touches the girl to try and save her, but in reality, he doesn't. So right here, I'm about this window. Go for the unhook and slice her back open. And go straight for the girl who literally just got off the hook because I want her to die. Because literally, I want to make sure that I don't have to worry about these survivors having 4 people and doing gens in 4 seconds. Also, I know she has dead hearts. All I have to do is basically bait out a obvious dead heart and win the game. Of course, somehow, some way, that did not scan her, even though it literally went through her body. So that's fun. So I didn't get my speed buff that I was supposed to get, making this chase even more annoying. But it's fine. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have the side strike because she used that heart, and most people don't have the side strike and the heart because that's just weird. So right here, she's going to try and go for the pallet. I'm like, no. Obvious dead heart, and then I'm going down her soul, and she's like, can't believe that the skull merchant tried to kill me. I'm leaving the game. I'm like, yep. Now, to be fair, I understand her complaint. She's probably like, wow, this girl really just killed me and turned me off the hook. I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm playing on this trash map. I need to do it. So yes. By the way, Java is your name. If you really want me to post, do this build again, let me know in the comments. Like I said before, I'm sorry that I took a whole month to actually do this. But if you want me to make more videos with this build, I definitely will. I was just extremely busy, like literally entirely of last month when people were asking for builds. And also, I'm still am busy, but I'm trying my hardest to get these games out. It's been a combination of life being busy, and then Ethernet cable wanting to unplug in the middle of every single game I play. So when I try and play the Daylight, I end up losing. Well, I end up having to basically stop playing because the game wants to be like, doo-doo, internet, bye. And this is so aggravating because it's just like, why is he happening to me? But luckily, I have recorded some games in advance for everyone. So there is more Skull Merchant gameplay coming. Yay, woohoo. Break this pallet. So I activate to a salad. There's no one in the area. So that means that this girl is most likely about to get rescued by someone immediately because that means there's no one near me. They're probably near the hook instead. So I'm gonna go back towards the hook, thinking they're going for a rescue. But there's actually no one here, so I'm like, where are these survivors at? But I'm gonna break this pallet. And luckily someone screams, I know exactly where to go. But I don't see an aura, so I'm like, huh? Am I blind? I don't see any aura, so I was really confused. But it's fine, I'm gonna just say words with hook, because this girl better kill herself on the hook, because she's like, I can't win. And the main reason why I killed that one girl, the first girl, Ellen, was because she literally, like, they have 2 gens left. And even though this build does stop survivors from basically gen rushing me, it's still really, really annoying how survivors can do gens in 4 seconds. and nothing they can do about it. Like, for example, this girl right here, she saw me hit the ace, and she's like, I'm gonna go, and he's like, I'm still going to go for the gen. I'm like, I understand that's the objective, but I'm like, you should at least run away. Like, there's not even any fear. It's just, I must do gen, and I'm like, okay. So right here, she's gonna draw the pallet, my mind game, my red stain, and murder her. Now I'm hoping that a random ace doesn't come out of nowhere and try and kill me, and luckily he does not. And then the girl's like, I give up, and she's just gonna. I love when people do this. The wiggling noise is so funny. But anyway, hook her. I literally waited a long time. I was like, that's kind of funny. So I'm gonna hook her, and then we're gonna continue looking for the last guy, which I'm pretty sure he's not gonna go for the save, because why would he go for the save? He's injured. Unless he can heal himself, then like he's gonna lose the game. Also, for future reference, I might start posting games where it's just me playing only one game, and it's because of the fact that I literally don't have a lot of time to record anymore, and I'm kind of sad. I need to start recording more. Like I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mess up my whole sleep schedule doing this, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just record games at night and edit them in the morning before I go to work, or try and do that. It's not as easy as it sounds. Luckily for me, I found the ace, so I'm gonna try and murder his soul, but I'm bad at the game, so I miss. But it's fine. I have take number 2, murder his soul, and then we're going to mori him, and you haven't seen us murder more in a long time. And of course, he left the game. So right here, in case you don't understand, the whole point of the build was basically we're going to down survivors. We're going to hook survivors to activate Dead Man Switch, and then use thwack over and over and over again to block all generators. And that's exactly what happened with Dead Man Switch, thwack plus, what's it called? Wow, deadlock. Now, of course, we didn't get to activate, sadly, our No Way Out. But don't worry, I will definitely probably use this build again in the future, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you have any more builds, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely use them. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I read every single comment. I love reading y'all's comments. Make sure you also join the Discord server. Link will be in the description, a place where you can chat, like I said before, and it's a really good place where I can definitely just basically instantly talk to y'all whenever I want to. And you can talk to the community as well. Make sure you also, I know I keep talking about a lot of things for y'all to do, but make sure you also follow my Twitch account. I will be streaming shortly, soon on there, hopefully sooner than later. But I will catch y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for all the support y'all show me. Have a nice day.